Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by Jordan Reynolds. I mean, ahead of a massive occasion for yourself, mate, on July the 6th. How are you feeling ahead of this fight with Joel Bartell?
Yeah, buzzing, mate. I'm happy, mate. I've got plenty of time to prepare. Preparation started a few weeks ago, so I'm excited, mate. I'm buzzing. You know, main event, O2 Indigo, 8th professional fight. Happy days, mate.
Definitely, mate. I mean, we're going into this fight, obviously, against Joel Bartell, obviously. I was kind of saying to people when this fight was being talked about, I thought you'd had more than 7 fights than this. I feel like you've been in the pro game a long time, but do you definitely think kind of the longer years in the professional ranks give you the edge against Joel Bartell on July the 6th?
Yeah, listen, like, a lot of it will be the amateur pedigree. Do you know what I mean? Served the amateur pedigree well, over 100 fights, a lot of titles abroad, internationally. But yeah, man, listen, I've always stayed in the gym, but I've never really had this opportunity where I've had a proper full camp. I've always had injuries and I've recovered and just fought so people didn't, forget about me. Or we notice where I've knocked my front teeth out and I've still boxed on Sky Sports. So, like, people haven't really seen the best of me. So, like, in the next 8 or 9 weeks, mate, it's going to be a proper job, mate. A proper job.
Definitely, mate. On the press conference, you mentioned that you and Joel have shared some rounds as well. I mean, obviously, what do you know about Joel moving forward? Obviously, apart from the fact he's only been a pro, obviously, a year, where you've been in the pro scene longer.
Pardon, say that again?
So you've done some rounds with Joel Bartell. Obviously, you know him quite well from that regard. But what do you know about him going into this fight?
Yeah, listen, he's going to be game. He's going to be fit. He's going to be conditioned. Nice straight shots, sharp. But I just feel I'm 2 levels above him, mate. To be honest with you. Yeah, man. I just can't. Everything I can do. Everything he can do, I can do a little bit, 1 or 2 levels a bit better, mate. To be honest with you. And if I can't be the likes of Joel Bartell, then what can I do in the sport? If I'm honest with you, bruv. So, yeah, like, good, nice kid. Love, he's only young, but I think they're fucked up here a little bit, mate. Because I ain't really. They're fucked up a little bit here, mate. Because I'm on it, bruv.
Definitely as well. And Mark Nielsen mentioned kind of a potential title on the line as well. Definitely a fight that kind of will bring you to the top with a win on July the 6th.
Yeah, man. Listen, we need a title on the line, mate. I just done my eliminator fight against Matt McCullum, mate, and that was another short notice fight. I was out in Dubai when they rang me with the lads messing about. So, like, I've took that fight. I've rolled the dice, mate. I wasn't fit. I've done 10 rounds. I dug in. We got the win. So it's like, come on, man. We need a title here. Do you know what I mean? But if not, it's not the end of the world, mate. We just keep chipping away, keep pushing forward, make sure we're happy and we're secure in life. We've got to use boxing. Don't let boxing use us, mate. Do you understand?
Definitely, mate. I mean, last time we spoke, I think it was after your fight at Wembley Arena. You were trained by Eddie Lam and Al Smith. You've now moved down to Tony Pill. I mean, talk to me. How has the transitional period been? What's it like training with Tony as well?
Now we had the fight with the Eliminator was with each other for a couple of weeks, and he didn't want me to take the fight because we weren't really ready. But he believes in me, mate. He trusts me. He believes in me, and that's the people you need, backing you. We gelled well. We've got a great relationship. The main reason is he's like 30 minutes down the road, mate. So I'm close. I'm local. Before I used to travel hour and 40 minutes there, hour and 40 minutes back. It was killing me, mate. I was never recovering. So, mate, we're a solid partnership, mate, and I believe he's going to bring the best out of me. I wouldn't be with him if that was the case, mate. I wouldn't be with him, mate.
Definitely, mate, as well. And obviously I've seen you box on the kind of matchroom shows before. I've seen you box on boxer shows as well. But definitely a win on July 6th will kind of secure that slot kind of back on those big stages as well.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Listen, I'm happy just to float about for a bit. But after this win or another fight, mate, I want to be in with the big fights. Like I said, I'm not really in this to be fighting journeyman and like just fucking hyping things up, mate. Do you know what I mean? I think like either good enough or you're not. Let's get in some big fights, let's get on these big promotions, these big platforms and just see how far we can go. Because like, listen, I come from fuck all in my life, mate, and now like I've excelled well in my life now. I'm covered, I'm secure. Now I've got to reap the rewards in my boxing career and what I've put in the past, man. I had a hard amateur career, a long time, done a lot of stuff that people couldn't say, said I couldn't do. And now, like, with the injuries and the setbacks, mate, I'll just push forward and get there, mate. So it's time to reap the rewards, mate. I'll never be that lad who's in the pub and goes, I could have done this, I could have done that, mate. I'll just go and fucking do it, mate. So, yeah.
Definitely, mate. Well, long may it continue, might add as well. Jordan, I mean, that was my final question, mate. Any kind of final words for your fans heading down to the Indigo at the O2 on July the 6th?
Yeah, I just look forward to it. I've asked for over 500 tickets for this one. Well, a lot of big firms coming down, good lads, good people. Enjoy yourselves, behave, and let's fucking have it.
Definitely, mate. We look forward to seeing it. John and Reynolds, thank you very much. Cheers, mate.